Xbox's game store. Oh, brilliant. That sounds good to me. I mean, yeah, we can go through as much stuff as you'd like. Yeah, we have most things in stock at the moment to suit your gaming needs. So, what is it you'd like to start off with? Okay, yeah, of course. Well, of course, we have plenty of Xbox controllers available. As you can see, we have this black Series X one. Is this what you meant? Yeah. Or you gearing up for Forza Horizon 6? Yeah, same. I can't wait, honestly. That Japan setting's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm just testing all the buttons, of course. Don't want to sell you a bad controller now, do I? So we've got the left trigger, the right trigger, the left trigger, the right trigger. Got the bumpers. Then we got the bumpers. The left stick. The right stick. Got the home button. Got capture, pause, and share. I've got A, X, Y, and B. And then of course the D-pad. Left, up, right, down. Left, up, right, down. So is this gonna be again added to your basket? That's brilliant there. Of course we'll total everything up at the end. Now, you buy an Xbox controller. I think you're gonna need some of these. Some AA batteries, AA batteries, AA batteries, AA batteries. They are Duracell Original 15 times extra life. So you'll be gaming for many hours with these. Oh, of course that's fine, never mind then, I didn't realise you had the rechargeable pack. Yeah, I'm quite old school, I still use batteries in my Xbox controllers, so I just assumed, so I do apologise for that. So we'll leave these at the other side. Sorry, yeah, I keep having a sip of my cup of tea. Seeing as we're in the UK, it seems quite fitting. Anyway, what's next on your list then? Okay, yeah, definitely. So you got PlayStation as well. That's brilliant. Yeah, we got plenty of PlayStation accessories, PlayStation things in stock at the moment. I see. There's many people with you on that one. Everyone's getting excited for RE9 at the moment. Resident Evil 9. Yeah, Requiem. It's gonna be great, honestly. I hope Leon doesn't die, but yeah. So, what was the correlation to that? I see. Oh wow, that's great to hear. We have almost all of the Resident Evil remakes and new games in stock. Brilliant. Right. So these are for PlayStation, correct? Not for Xbox. Of course, that's fine. So do you already own any of them? Some digitally, but you want to get them all physical. That sounds good to me. Physical media supremacy. So do you want me to just show you them all? Sure thing. as this is the remake of the original, of course. Sadly, no, we don't actually have 0 or 1 in stock at the moment. Or Code Veronica, they're the only 3 we don't have. Yeah, sorry about that. Try ordering them online, we should have them. But yeah, this follows the stories of Leon and Claire as the outbreak happens in Raccoon City. So you've got like basically 4 different stories to play through on this, which is very cool. As you can see, I can tell you're over 18, so we don't have to worry about that. A rookie cop's first day on the job, a student searching for a missing brother, and a city on the verge of collapse. It's such a good game, honestly. I played it many times, many times, many times, many times, many times, many times. Got the disc in there. Resident Evil 2. So of course, yeah, that'll get added to your basket. Of course, next up we have got Resident Evil 3. So this follows the story mainly of Jill, which is this lady here. She runs from the villain in this one is Nemesis, in 2 it's Mr. X, but that is Nemesis. This game happens at the same time as 2, just in a different part of the city. Now it's definitely nowhere near as good as the 2 remake wise, but a lot of the assets are reused from 2, but it's definitely a must play, of course, you know that, you're a fan. Yeah, these are for the PS4 at the moment, but they all work on the PlayStation 5. You do get as this is the PS5 upgrade. Whenever you put the disc in, it'll give you the PS5 version anyway, so that's fine. It says you also get a new 1 vs 4 RE Resistance game. I don't even know if people still play that. It's not that great, but you get it for free with this, so you might as well give it a try. RE3 disc, Resident Evil 3. It's exactly the same disc as 2, but with the 3. So awesome game, I'm guessing. Yep, empty a basket. Now, we'll go in chronological order instead of order of release. My favourite from the remakes, Resident Evil 4, and my favourite RE of all time. So, this one we're back with Leon. Back with Leon. And you're saving the president's daughter called Ashley. But of course it's not just about that. Many strange encounters happen along the way. It's a longer game compared to 2 and 3. Leon S. Kennedy is tasked with rescuing the US president's kidnapped daughter. Will he be able to overcome the madness that awaits him, experience the genre-defying classic like never before with updated visuals, gameplay and more? So the back of this is very dark, so you might not be able to see, but I've got some gameplay images there. I got this, I remember when this released, it was so hyped and everyone was just loving it, and rightly so. It is so good. I think I've played this 3 times. First, normally of course. Second, I did like all collectibles run, and then I did like a modified run at the end. So I had like the one-shot deagle or the hand cannon, which like one-shots every enemy. But yeah, great game, honestly. We disc Resident Evil 4 with one of the cult. Oh, I won't spoil it, but a very significant symbol right there. So yeah, that's RE4, Resident Evil 4. Empty a basket, of course. Oh, and that one's PS5, the first PS5 one. Now, as I said, chronological order. We've got Resident Evil 5. Now, if you've got any friends or a friend, I'd highly recommend playing this with them. You play as Sheva and Chris Redfield, which is Claire's brother. And Sheva is a new character. That is not even Sheva. Who the heck is that? It's been a while since I played this game. Anyway, yeah. That's Sheva there. I'm tripping, I can't remember. My knowledge is deteriorating by the second. It says you don't have to face fear alone. Join forces with friends as you control Chris Redfield or Sheva Alomar and fight fear together. This also includes every bit of DLC for the game. So it's like the complete edition. But yeah, they re-released it on PS4 for like an anniversary because it was originally a PS3 game. But yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up just for the story purposes. It's pretty good. It gets a lot of it along with 6, which is the next one we'll look at. But I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed 5. I did play with a friend, and we were both struggling on some parts, but we got it done on normal difficulty. I had to think what it'd be like on hard, but you know. Of course, put that one in your basket, but first, there is your disc. RE5, PS4. Yeah, don't you worry, I'll do you a very good deal on this, like as a bundle. Now, the only non-pre-owned game we have is literally the one that you would think would be the pre-owned, but it's Resident Evil 6. This is a sealed copy. Now, this is, I played this, I have this digitally myself. It's good. It's more of an action game than a Resident Evil. 5's got a little bit of the arenas left. This kind of goes away from it. But we're revisiting most characters from across the board. So like Leon, Claire, Jill, etc. This one also includes all map and multiplayer DLC. And it says no hope left. The world is in turmoil. The sea virus has spread to epidemic proportions. The bioterror threat looks to lead humanity at a chilling end of days. So yeah, honestly, if you're gonna play the rest of them, why not play this one? It might not be as Resident Evil-y, but it's still an enjoyable game. And you can actually move and shoot unlike 5. So, it's a bit better in that sense. But yeah, 100% pick this up. If you're gonna get the rest of them and we're doing you a bundle deal, you may as well, of course. So that is Resident Evil 6. Now, next up, we've got, of course, Resident Evil 7. Biohazard. Gold edition for the PS5, because this originally came out on the PS4. Now this, to me, is the most scary Resident Evil. The one you're actually going to be a bit fearful to play, I think, out of all of them. They very much focus on the horror game-ness as much as the Resident Evilness is still there. Goes back to the roots, let's say that. was Ethan Winters, the first game in his story, saving his girlfriend, Mia, from the Baker family. And sorry, Mia's his wife. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's super horror-esque and it's so good. I prefer this one over 8. This is my second best favourite Resident Evil game after 4, and then it goes 2. But 7 is just so good, man. This includes everything, because it's the Gold Edition. You get all the DLCs, the Lost Files, and the End of Zoe extra. And it says, Horror Comes Home. Experience one of the scariest, most highly acclaimed games of 2017 with Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition, complete with all the Season Pass content. As Ethan Winters explore the seemingly abandoned Baker Mansion and uncover the truth behind the disappearance of your wife. Keyword is seemingly abandoned. But yeah, I've played this again 3 times, I think. Twice. Same as 4, I did main story normally, collectibles, all collectibles in the second run, and then I did a modded run with all the points that I'd got. But yeah, highly recommend, highly recommend, as I do with all the other ones, to play this. You could even play 7 and 8 first if you really wanted, because Ethan has no connection really to Leon and everybody. Of course, it's just in the same universe. And Chris is in this, little spoiler, but wait, yeah, Chris is in Ethan's story, but that's kind of the only connection that you'll notice. And then if you play the other ones, so it doesn't really matter which order you go. But yeah, let's have a look at the disc. Very cool disc, probably my favourite disc. It's got Mia there, the golden shadow, golden background. Very cool. Very cool. See, this is what I'm saying. If you own games digitally, you don't get to look at this awesome artwork. And then last but not least in the collection, the newest, technically, installment is Village, Resident Evil 8. Now this follows Ethan on from 7, and it's kind of the end of Ethan's story, in a way. Obviously no spoilers here. With 9 we know it's not following Ethan. When a shocking incident tears his family apart, Ethan Winters is willing to do anything to get his daughter back, but at what cost? So, it's the 8th installment in the genre-defining series. Face unique and terrifying enemies in mysterious new locations and stunning action survival horror gameplay. It's a lot less scary than 7. A lot less scary than 7. It's still got the parts that is scary. This one part with a big fat baby. This is probably the scariest part when you play the first time. But other than that, it's a lot more like sneaking around, shooting. You know, it's not as scary. It's not like I don't even want to go for this doll like it is with 7 a lot of the time. But yeah, there's still a lot of the puzzle solving, and the locations are stunning. Like the graphics in this are awesome. I love the graphics in this game. But yeah, that's RE8. Definitely, as I've said with everyone so far, recommend you pick this up. Got a code here. I don't know if this has been claimed, but I'll let you claim it when you get home for REVIVICE, the Resident Evil game. That multiplayer game I told you about with they came with 3. But yeah, I played it a little bit. It's not that great, but yeah, I'll let you claim that when you get home, of course. And then here we've got the disc. Very cool artwork. And of course, when you play, you'll realise what the crow's feathers actually mean. But yeah, that is RE8 Village. is what I use in my PlayStation. You're gonna need an SSD to store all those Resident Evils. Here we have the Crucial P310 with heatsink, so you don't need to put heatsink on this. You just plug in and play with the PS5. As you can see there, it's got a 5-year warranty and it's PS5 compatible, so very good. This is 1TB sign off. Of course, yeah, you can always delete stuff off it. It's still the same as any other storage. And if you got a hard drive too for the PS4 games, so yeah, you'll be fine. Because when you start getting higher than 1TB, they get very expensive. So this one is actually on sale right now for £90, which is quite a good deal for an SSD. So yeah, we're adding this one to your cart then. Perfect. So let me just add this up for you. So we've got the games, we'll do you a bundle deal. We're going to sell all of them for 60. So that's 60. Okay, there we go. Then we've got the SSD at 90. And then the controller, which of course is pre-owned, so that's only 25. And I think that's it because you didn't want the batteries, of course. So we've got 25, 90, that's 105, plus 60, that's £165, please. It's going to be card or cash. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Let me just count this over here. Brilliant, that's 165. I'll put that in the register. There we are. Thank you so much for shopping. Here is all your items. Pop them in this bag for you right here. There you go. I'm super glad you came in today. That's a great haul you've got there. And don't forget to enjoy your games. Thank you very much. See you later. Have a good day.